Hi everybody, welcome to this playthrough for Master Division Royal Portrush Front 9 tournament here on the channel. Please hit thumbs up, make sure you subscribe to the channel as well. Replays and adjustments, we've got several drops with free-to-play balls only. Bear in mind I am using some precision equivalents, but the non-precision versions will work absolutely fine. So this is still a free-to-play ball playthrough. We've got some drops, but remember to tweak according to your club's balls, wind angle tweaks and also play style. Remember, these are qualifying round wins, but hopefully you can tweak and use these ideas for approaches throughout the week as well. Remember to check out the rest of the content on the channel home page. Good luck on this brand new course. Here we go. On this par 4 we're going to play NMT with the quarterback and the power 6 ball and then swap to our Apocalypse. It's then time to add spin. And here we're going to play with 5.8 top spin and 2 bars of left spin. You don't have to use a precision kingmaker. I'm doing so to make the shot creation and content creation quicker for me so that I don't worry about hitting great balls. A regular kingmaker is going to work absolutely fine. So the adjustment here is max distance, 0 elevation. And then once we've done that, we are going to take our shot. It is full overpower. It's going to be a fairly slow needle with APOC 5 plus, a little bit shaky with APOC 4, but there's no curl, just full OP, and we're going to hit perfect, and the drive will go nicely down the centre of the fairway, and we're looking here for a drive distance in the region of 355 yards. Second shot, white ring fringe check at the back of the green, so ball guide over the hole before spin, and look where the top of the white ring touches the beginning of the fringe where it meets the green. The plus yard shown is +2, and that is going to help us get our slider value. I then set up here with 1 bar of backspin, and I want to bounce on the green and have the ball guide about 1 green square beyond the pin, and you can see there it is missing left. So the edge of the ball guide touching the left edge of the cup. For a +2 white ring fringe check, we're going to play this one 30% slider, -10 elevation because this shot is uphill. So 30% slider, -10 elevation. 2% slider per yard. More information about using checks and using the slider on our Academy tutorial playlist. And we drop in nicely for the eagle. Here we're going to drive with the APOC and then play with the Grizzly. We're going to add 5.8 top spin, 3 bars of left spin, and this is an NMT drive, so load the hole with your APOC and your kingmaker and you are good to go with your correct landing position. So just add spin and then it's time to adjust our rings. We are going to play max distance here with 0 elevation, max +0, power 6 numbers because that matches the ball that we're going to use. Then we're going to go with a full overpower and we're playing with about 2 balls of left curl. You can see it's a nice steady needle and hitting perfect with all that OP and the left curl. It's going to swing round the dogleg design of this hole, and it is a bumpy fairway, but I've had consistency with this drive, and drive distance is going to be around 412 yards. Now this is a no spin approach. Unfortunately, I miss half a green square to the right in the video here, so I would like to recommend that you aim half a green square left. You could see without spin, I was having the ball guide about 2 green squares short of the pin, and I was aiming at the pin. You can see the edge of the ball guide was going alongside that kind of dark shadow area with the sunset. You get a long shadow here, so that was what I was using. But like I said, I missed right in the video here, so you could either adjust less, but my first port of call would be for you to aim half a green square to the left. Landing position plus yards, 0 elevation for +2. I was playing 86% on the slider, and here you can see it's just before circle break under power. That is to compensate for the tailwind angle that we have. Speed is good, just need to aim a little bit to the left. Hopefully that tweak will get you in the hole here on this hole. If you have some other accounts in other divisions to qualify, check out the channel homepage. We have a qualifying round wind video guide for expert division as well. So if you've got any other accounts to play and you want to have a look at expert, that is of course from Middle T, check out the playthrough. It's on the channel now. Hole in one here with the sniper. This is also an NMT shot, so don't move the target until it's time to adjust rings here. We are going to add spin. We're playing with the Kingmaker, and it's going to be spin as needed to get the ball guide one green square short of the hole. And you can see there it's just pointing one click to the right of the pin if you really want to be fussy about the aim, and we should try and be as fussy as we can to get the shots to drop here up in Master. You can see as a guide it's just over 3 backspin and just over 1 bar left spin, but the primary focus is always going to be on the ball guide, so make sure that you have your camera set up so that you can see the tip of the ball guide when you are applying your spin. Make sure that you can see everything to save time. We are then going to adjust mid plus 0 power 2 settings. Mid plus 0 power 2 settings, and I would like you to use sniper 10 numbers regardless of your club level. Centering the ball, hitting perfect, and we're going to have a good chance to drop this hole in one. Of course, with par 3s up in tournament play, it is a good idea to put wind angle tweaks in to get consistency, but a very good reference drop for you to work from. Here we're going to drive with the APOC, but first we set up with the quarterback at P6 NMT, and then we swap to our Apocalypse bag and add spin. I'm going to play with 5 top spin and 3 left spin in this instance. Don't want to roll too long, so that's why we're not using 5.8. So 5 top, 3 left, and we adjust maximum distance, 0 elevation. No need to do any push-ups or anything for APOC 4 users. That's because we're starting with the quarterback level 10, so you're all going to have the same aim point regardless of your driver power. Once we've done that, it's time to take our shot, and we're going with half a ball of left curl, full overpower, and you'll see it's a really slow needle, so a nice chance of hitting perfect here. This is a very tough par 4 to drop. You can see there we're rolling nicely. Even though the fairway's bumpy, we get a drive distance of around 362 yards. Now, this is very difficult. I didn't drop this one. I'm just missing around a cup to the left. You can tweak it if you like. You can see there it's always going to be 3 right spin, and there is a small sticky spot to find. Unfortunately, I didn't get this one to drop. You can see it's a little bit of backspin, but I want to aim before the rough. You could investigate the rough bump. It is difficult though, but there is again a little funnel sticky spot there, but it needs a lot of dialing in because the terrain is very bumpy. Here, as my first attempt, I played this one 1-1. Now, you do need to bring in some right curl to try and attack the pin here. I must admit a better chance would be to play with the Kingslayer, as you will have 4 bars of right spin. Now, I go without a wall curl to the right. I had another go playing with more curl, but unfortunately I overcurled it and hit the rough with my second bounce. So if you want to go with more curl, then you would need to set up more to the left and use more spin. But a very tough approach, something to work with though on a very, very difficult hole. If you are with us as a free Patreon member, you will be sent out these companion sheets. We've got the general elevations for the holes used in the tournament and also our tournament note sheets. Divided into 9 segments, you can write in your elevations and adjustments as you go throughout the week. And if you want even more perks, you can join us as a paid member over there on our Patreon as well. Link in the description down below. In this wind angle, we have to lay up and approach from distance. So what we're going to do here is play with 2 top spin and 2 right spin, and there you can see it's QB, target in the middle of the fairway. I believe that was NMT as well. Then we swap to our APOC bag just so that we don't adjust into overpower. APOC 5 plus is recommended here. APOC 4 may adjust into OP. We are going to adjust maximum distance with 0 elevation. You can see there in this wind strength and angle that takes us to plus 12, so APOC 4 would be into overpower here. We are going with a little bit of overpower, circle drop, no curl, and we're not going to attempt to cut the corner here. Instead, the fairway shape is going to do the work for us. We go down the slope and the ball will naturally curve round to the right. Drive distance 312 yards. Second shot, we're going to play with the Grizzly. We have landing position plus yards here. I'm going to apply 3 backspin and 1 bar of left spin. Now I'm already offsetting to the left here. I would like you to aim slightly differently because this one is a slight miss. So you will need to tweak the aim according to compensate for the miss in the video. But we're playing this one true club distance. So +4 is the landing position. Going to play this one 90% slider because I'm 5 yards away from max. It's 2% per yard with the Grizzly. Grizzly 9 is recommended. You might reach with Grizzly 7 and 8, should just be okay. But if not, and you are kind of into max distance of your club, then just reduce some of the backspin and set up further back. We're playing 15% elevation, power 4 numbers, and you should use Grizzly 9 numbers as well. Centering the ball and hitting perfect. Of course, the crosswind is going to affect the ball quite a bit after the first bounce, especially with the higher bounce. Aiming just a little bit to the right, and we will correct that miss, hopefully, for the drop. Very tough par 3, lots of details to get right in order to get any drop here. We're going with 1.4 backspin, 3 right spin, half of the red ring inside the rough. Now, obviously, there's a lot of places where you can have that reference. You need to also look at the tip of the ball guideline as well. Pause the video, zoom in. We want it to be high and left of the pin, exactly as shown. There is a hidden funnel top left of the pin here. You will never see it without a full ball guide, but trust me, it is there, and that is what we're playing for in this shot. So once we've done that, we're going to adjust mid +0, power 6 settings with sniper 10 numbers, and then we are going with inner wall curl to the right, and we are going just before with circle drop over power. So find your right curl first and then drag down to have circle drop OP. Great right might hit the rough directly, so do not hit great right. Catch the funnel nicely for the hole in one. Good luck. Please do join us over on Facebook. We have an ever-growing community of players there. Over 16,000 members. Head over to Facebook, search for BK Golf Clash and submit your member request there. Free to join. There are free guides posted, lots of shot sharing and discussion points. You can chat and interact with me as well, and loads more over on Facebook. So head over there and search for BK Golf Clash. On this very long par 5, we're going to have to play with a luminary in order to get there with any consistency. P10 max stretch, white ring with the quarterback touching the rough on the left, then you swap to your APOC and Cataclysm bag. 5.8 top spin, 2 bars of side spin to the left. You don't have to use the precision version of the luminary, but rest assured it does absolutely help, and that is because we want it perfect on both shots, especially up in Master. It's pretty difficult to do, especially with the wood club. Adjustment here, max +0, power 10 numbers. And then we are going to go with full overpower as a minor shake, which is why I recommend you use a precision luminary if you can. But if not, of course, you're going to have to take chances with a standard non-precision version. I do believe, though, you've got a great left and a great right either side. In fact, you comfortably have. So no real necessity for the precision, but it's nice if you have it. 368 yards. We are then going to play with the Cataclysm, and we're going to go 4 top spin and 2 right spin. Set up with the second bounce, just over halfway parallel to the bunker, and you'll see the rest of the ball guide is aiming 1 green square to the right of the pin. Very difficult here to aim this one without a full ball guide, which is why I'm giving you references for the second bounce. First bounce, of course, just beyond the halfway point of the bunker on the left. We're going to play landing position plus yards, +4. We're going to play 67% slider, and that is 0 elevation, power 10 numbers again. The aim here is just to get to green. If you want to tweak this for a look at the albatross, then you can do, but an eagle here is absolutely not to be sniffed at, especially with this very nasty wind angle. Little shift to the left, you might get it in. We are going to blast close to the green with a katana here. We are going with the inner ring with APOC 5 and 6 touching the rough on the left at P4 max rest. Then we're going to add our spin. We're going with 3 left spin, and we need it's going to be 4 top spin here because I don't want to roll too long and go in the bunker. Got a nice tailwind angle here, and we can be really cheap with the ball, which is great up in Master. We're going to adjust this one Maximum distance, 0, elevation, power 4, settings. Max plus 0, power 4. Once we've done that, we leave the target where it is and we go full OP. And we are going with 2 1/4 ball of curl to the left. Look at the tip of the triangle. It is vertically aligned with the base of the tee. Really slow needle, so nice. Good chance to hit perfect with full overpower. Swinging this ball round the dog leg, bouncing on the fairway. And we are missing the rough ever so nicely there and rolling up towards the bunker. Going to leave you a simple straight tailwind and bring a wedge. If you are enjoying the free content here on the channel and want to help out and keep everything free, then please consider making a small donation. All donations are gratefully received and help me out here on the channel, as all of the content here is produced for free in my own spare time. You can do that in one of 3 ways. You can hit the thanks button here on YouTube. You can make a PayPal donation via the link in the description down below, or you can also join us over on Patreon. Details at the end of the video. Here we're going to set up with the quarterback, and we're at P6 max rest with the yellow ring on touching the left rough there. We then swap to our APOC bag, and we're going with 5.8 topspin and 3 bars of side spin to the left. Kingmaker is all we need. You don't need a precision version. It was just for me to get the shots a little bit quicker for this video. Adjustment here is going to be maximum distance, 0 elevation, no push-up required for APOC 4. That is because we set up with the quarterback, which you will, I'm sure, all have. So no need for any push-up. So max plus 0, power 6 numbers, and then we take our shot with full overpower and 2.25 ball curl to the left. Slow needle here, even with APOC 4, hitting perfect, swinging the ball round from the dog leg here on the fairway. We're going to get rid of any difficult lines. And we're approaching the right-hand half of the fairway, drive distance of around 358 yards. Second shot, we're making a bottom blue pin check. So have the bottom of the blue ring touching the pin. Look at the plus yards displayed. Then we add 1 bar of backspin, and we want to be setting up, as I do in the video, with the first bounce on the green. And then we are looking at having the ball guide over the left edge of the cup to account for the slight crosswind headwind angle that we have here. For a +2 check, we're going to play this one 64% slider, and I would like to play this with 15% elevation. In the video I only played with 10, and this is under adjusted, so the 15% elevation as a tweak should get you in very nicely indeed. Pulling over the bullseye, centering the ball and hitting perfect, and I hope with the tweak mentioned here in the video this will get you in. Nice thorn shot for an eagle here on this par 4 with that tweak. Good luck. Thanks very much for watching this video here on the channel. If it has helped you in any way, please consider sharing it amongst your friends and clanmates in the game. Join us also on Facebook. Head over there, search for BK Golf Clash and join our free group. Loads of members there sharing shots. Free guides are posted, as well as loads of other great Golf Clash resources. So check us out there. You can join in the discussion and also leave feedback on the game in general. Finally, if you wish to help support the channel and keep the content free for everybody, please consider becoming a Patreon member. The link is in the video description down below. Good luck, see you soon, bye for now.